everyone, and welcome to your weekly pick a card reading. I've chosen fluorite, rose quartz, and labradorite. For those of you who chose fluorite, which is the first card here for your reading, this is a stone of grounding energy. Basically, you can use the fluorite to help you to connect to spiritual energy. It's also a stone of protection and aura cleansing. So if you pick this card, this stone here with this card, it could be that you might need to tap into those energies or work with them this week. You might need fluorite for those purposes. So just keep that in mind. So I'm just going to go ahead and start to see what we have here. All right. So it says, let go. You have the Strength card. You have the Nine of Swords. You have Growth and Bell. Okay, I already feel like I know what's happening with this. The first card is messages from the fairies. This is the Doreen Virtue deck. It says, as you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. So I feel like with the Strength card and the Nine of Swords, I feel like it's basically saying you might have a situation that you're dealing with that is going to cause or require that you tap into your courage. Okay, you do have the fluorite there, so it's, also a card of, a stone of you tapping into your spiritual strengths, perhaps even, especially with the Strength card here, for protection, perhaps, from something that's negative. I feel like some of you might be having to let something or someone go. It's going to require that you have a lot of strength this week and courage and endurance to see it through, okay? Change and surrender is not always an easy task, but it's something that will allow us and help us to grow from the experience. All right, so I want to say, also be careful of your mindset this week with the Nine of Swords. That energy can certainly have you feeling a little bit of anxiety, have you a lot in your thoughts, maybe driving yourself crazy with your thoughts, maybe losing some sleep. So if there's something outside of your control, okay, it's asking you, I want to even say, let go and let God, okay? I've said in my other videos, it doesn't matter to me who your God is. I feel like this reading wants to say some of you might have to tap into your spiritual power to get through a difficult situation, perhaps, that is on your mind. This is the Strength card, so some of you Leos might be out there dealing with something tough this week or trying to overcome some obstacles, but it's basically saying to surrender it all to spirit, surrender it to the divine, or your faith in a higher source is what's going to help get you through it. If it's a difficult situation, remember that there's always an opportunity for growth, okay, in a lesson. Some of the most difficult situations actually give us wisdom through those experiences, okay? And I feel like whatever you're experiencing, whatever situation you're dealing with, is an opportunity to grow from it, to learn from it, to become wise as a result of it, okay? This is about you being resilient. You see how strong she is in this card? She's able to, carry this very heavy load. And it's basically the will to persevere over a situation, okay? And that endurance that is going to help you grow through the experience. So it's like you'll be able to tuck that in your belt as a lesson for the future, okay? You have the bell, which is basically your wake-up call. It is basically you acknowledging that something needs to change. I feel like when you hear the alarm, when you hear a warning, when you have a warning, or let's say there's a bell, okay, that's ringing, it's waking you up to something. And I feel like this is basically saying you've had that spiritual awakening, you've heard the call, you understand now what must be done. You probably feel like that letting go of the situation is probably for your best good, even though it's difficult, even though it might cause you some stress, some worry, some difficulty, okay? Even though you might be in your thoughts about it, that letting this situation go or overcoming it is what's best for you. Like I said, you've heard the call, you've maybe seen the warning signs of that situation, and understand that even though it might be difficult, it is for your highest good that you surrender the situation. There's an opportunity to release something especially outside of your control, or something that maybe is not for your highest good, but all the while is actually for your best, okay? I feel like this is basically saying hang tight, hang in there for this week. If you're experiencing something difficult, just know that there's an opportunity to grow from this situation. No experience that we have is in vain. Okay, it's always an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to expand our consciousness through it. Okay, so I feel like that's what this is saying for you if you picked fluorite for the week. Okay, for those of you who picked rose quartz, this is a stone of unconditional love. You know, it promotes positive energy, positive vibes all around you. If you want to promote this kind of energy, definitely carry this with you. You know, if someone has negative vibes, this kind of stone will kind of like thwart that, okay? It just promotes a loving, peaceful energy around you. It's a stone of healing and comfort and compassion and just peace. So if that's what you're looking for this week, you know, it might have been subconsciously you chose the rose quartz for that. Maybe you're looking for a peaceful weekend, looking to just be in a good vibe. Could very well be. So let's see what the rose quartz cards have to say. Okay, looks. Yeah, some of you might be going on a vacation. Okay, and I think I have these all mixed up. There we go. Some of you might be going on a vacation. Either way, here we have the High Priestess, the Four of Pentacles, the Earth. Yes, a lot of grounding energy, stable energy with the Four of Pentacles and the Earth element here as well. So I almost feel like some of you are going away. It's going to give you an opportunity to kind of like tap back into yourself with this High Priestess energy. That's what she's all about. She's all about, you know, promoting her intuitive abilities and just, I guess, experiencing the world within, right? It says here, the answers you're looking for can be found during a vacation retreat or holiday getaway. And I feel like that's what the High Priestess does, right? Like she taps into her inner knowing, her inner self, her spiritual self to kind of guide her through a situation. So I feel like if some of you are going away physically, okay, that will be a good time for you to reflect, a good time for you to ground yourself, to stabilize yourself in order to find answers to a situation maybe that you're looking for. That's also what the High Priestess does. She goes inward to find the answers to her deepest self. This is a card of grounding energy, obviously earth sign energy. Could be your physical surroundings. I feel like a holiday vacation for some of you is going to be a really good opportunity to, you know, connect back with yourself, to ground yourself and feel at ease. Kind of solidify yourself and your foundations with the Four of Pentacles. You know, the Four of Pentacles also is an energy that kind of like keeps to itself in a sense. Like I feel like some of you are looking to get away and keep the outside world out, okay, to protect yourself from outside influences, okay. The High Priestess, like she's an inner card. This card also protects its energy on the outside. It doesn't really let things in. So you might need to do that if you're not going away. I don't know why I'm feeling a little bit of like Hermit energy from this, or like a Four of Swords energy as well. But I feel like that's what the High Priestess vibe is giving me with this Four of Pentacles. So if you're not going away on an actual holiday this week, some of you, you know, very well may be. But I feel like if you're not, you're going to take this time to reflect on yourself, to find peace of mind, to find, you know, spiritual comfort, I want to say, on the inside, to really tap into things that need worked on, I want to say, spiritually with that High Priestess. Find answers that you're looking for. That's what she does. She's all about mysteries and secrets and this inner knowing that she just follows, you know, in faith and trust. And it has guided her. I look at the High Priestess like she knows how to navigate her life using her spiritual GPS system, okay? And that's what she does. So I feel like some of you this week will definitely be tapping into that and using it as an opportunity for growth, using it as an opportunity to stabilize yourself. That's what the number 4 is all about. And stabilize your physical energy as well. The Four of Pentacles, you know, will hold tight to things. It kind of like it's a protection. It like wants to self-protect, right? Whenever we get the card of Earth energy, It's about your physical surrounding. It's about your earthly needs being met. This card especially is about hoarding or keeping to yourself. You know, if it's not about hoarding money, or holding on tight to things that are material, then it is about really holding on tight to yourself, keeping influences, I guess, in your physical surroundings out, okay? So the earth energy is also that. It's like you trying to ground yourself in that for a higher purpose. And especially with the high priestess, the cauldron energy is all about, it can sometimes speak of alchemy. It can sometimes speak of magical concoctions and mixtures and finding that solution, right? So I feel like this is trying to find the solution or the perfect, I want to say, balance in a situation. And you have a cauldron, let's say you're cooking a soup, all right, or you're making a magical recipe. There's all these things involved, okay, that will create the perfect environment, okay? And when I think of the earth energy, I do think of your physical surroundings. It's like it promotes or gives you that perfect concoction, okay, which obviously will give you the recipe that you need, I want to say, to get through a situation, right? Or to find the answers that you need in a situation. It's also a card of like brewing something, right? So I almost feel like some of you are trying to brew something or create something, bring it to life, but I feel like it's going to take you to really quiet your mind, your heart, your spirit, ground your energy this week, and then, you know, come up with these beautiful ideas, okay? It is a card of, you know, like I said, magical combinations, mixing things, brewing things, experimenting with something. You know, I really do feel like some of you are just going to this week be tapping into something on a deeper level, trying to come up with what you need to move forward. The card of, you know, the Four of Pentacles is definitely a stable card. It is a non-action card. So if some of you are definitely on a holiday, I want to say with this card, it's basically saying you're going to take it easy. You're going to use that time to work on yourself, to ground your energies and come up with a plan or a solution to what it is that you're pondering. So we have the beautiful labradorite. This is your third card. This is a stone that actually promotes intuitive psychic abilities. Okay, it is a card. I'm sorry, why do I want to say card? It is a stone of your crown chakra, your third eye, and it also helps during, I guess, transformation. So if any of you are experiencing some changes in the upcoming week, you know, this is a card, a stone that's actually going to help you through those transitions. Okay, so let's see what the cards have to say in regards to those who chose number 3, which is your labradorite. All right, so maybe I said change and transformation. Some of you might be embarking upon a new job, a new career, or changes within that sphere. All right, it says your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. So if any of you have endeavors you're trying to manifest, you know, this is a good card to have because it's encouraging you along that. You do have the Wheel of Fortune, which promotes change and things coming to an end, other things, you know, entering. So things entering, new things on the way, other things going out. You have the Ace of Pentacles. This is wonderful. I think all of these relate just beautifully. Look at this. Okay, so we have the career, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and just these two cards by themselves are telling me that there's change and transformation on the way for a lot of you. The Wheel of Fortune is that transitionary energy. You have one foot in the past, another one in the future. Things are shifting and changing. Some things have to be let go in order to make space for new things to enter. And it is a card sometimes of taking a risk. So some of you might be embarking on a new journey, career-wise, financially, even with a home, with the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like there are things on the horizon that you are looking forward to, it is going to require that you flow with this change that's occurring in your life or in your atmosphere right now. It's going to require that you trust the process, okay? Because new energy's on the way. Your ace energy here is that, okay? It's just like a blessing from above. This is maybe a new home, a new endeavor, something that is going to help you in your physical everyday life. This is a brand new door opening up in that department, whether it be about money, career, work, finances, your physical home, your environment. So I feel like a lot of change is on the way. The tide is turning for you guys if you chose the labradorite, and this is the perfect stone to help you through these changes and formations. So I feel like new energies on the way for you. New doors are opening, opportunity as well. I feel like this card, the universe tries to hand you a blessing and an opportunity to I guess change something in your life or to give you hope in a new direction, right? Always a positive card. And I feel like if you're having difficulty with change, you still have the strength to persevere and push through, right? Because whenever we see like the trout, sometimes, or is it the salmon? I'm not sure which one it is, but I know there's a fish that does swim upstream. It's going against the current, and it may require that you go against the current in order to manifest and realize your dreams, right? But I think that you have the strength and the endurance to go ahead and do that, to push forward, even if it feels like you're swimming upstream through these changes. I don't think you're going to get deterred, okay? Because you have what it takes. And then you have the antidote card, which is all about, it's basically you fixing your situation or having improvement in a situation, okay? The antidote, if you're poisoned, the antidote is going to make you better, right? So I feel like this is basically saying that you have improved your situation. You've persevered, and through hard work and endurance, okay, you've gotten through the tough times. You've gotten through the tough part. Now it's a matter of, I want to say with the fish, even riding the wave of it, right? But the antidote card is it is a fix, okay? It is a fix. So I feel like this is going to help and improve your situation, all right? These changes are actually going to better your current situation. So for those of you who have chosen the labradorite stone for the upcoming week, expect positive changes in a new direction, a new door, and a new blessing opening itself up to you. The opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles is definitely there, okay? As long as you keep your eye, I want to say, on the prize, okay? This is going to improve your situation. These changes are actually going to better your current circumstances. Like I said, if it's a physical situation, money, career, finances, a change in environment, a change in career, a new opportunity being presented to you with that Ace of Pentacles is actually going to open the door, all right, to improve and enhance and find a remedy to maybe situations in the past that weren't working out for you. This is actually going to be the solution you've been looking for. This change is actually going to improve or better your current circumstances. So I want to say to all of you, hang in there. If you chose the fluorite card, things are happening for a reason. Stay strong, let go, and let God. You heard the wake-up call. This is an opportunity for you to grow from the experience. No situation is placed in front of you in vain. It's always an opportunity for your highest growth and good. You have with the rose quartz, like I said, take the time out to tap into your intuition, to your intuitive knowing, ground yourself, stabilize yourself. Something's brewing within you. I think you're just taking the time out from the world to actually listen to that and tap into that. And then your labradorite, expect new things coming in. Change is on the way for you. As long as you persevere, you keep your eye on the prize, this is only just going to improve your current circumstances. So I'm going to end your weekly pick a card reading here. If you feel this connects well for you, please do let me know down below. I love hearing from all of you. Check me out on Etsy, Instagram. All my information is in the About section of my channel. So sending much love and blessings to everybody, and I'll see you soon.